Start now. So in the yesterday sessions, we are discussing about throw and throws keyword. So basically, throw is used for explicitly throw an exception to the JVM. Throws we can handle at the time of method level. So throw can be used for checked exception, cannot be propagated by using a throw keyword, but checked exception can be propagated through the throws keyword. Throw is followed by the instance means we are creating an object for the throw and we are sending to the JVM. But throws is always followed with the class and throw is used within the method and throws we can use at the method level. So throw keyword cannot be used multiple exceptions. Only one exception we can throw, like what as I explained in the earlier example, new exception name and the message. So, but throws can be handled the multiple exception. At a time, we can handle the multiple exceptions for the throws keyword. So next, this is an assignment. Please take down or take a screenshot. Try yourself. Okay. Now, next we move on wrapper classes. What actually the wrapper classes? Why do we use these wrapper classes? Okay. So wrapper class in Java provides the mechanism to convert primitive into the object data type and object into the primitive. So vice versa. So look at here in the diagram, I'm showing these are all the primitive data types. Earlier we had a discussion on these things, right? These equivalent, we have a wrapper classes. These classes come under java.object class. Keep in mind java.lang package is our default package in Java. There these classes will be present. So primitive data type to wrapper classes, we are converting from object means primitive into the object and object into the primitive. Such things we are making with the help of wrapper classes. These are all the constructors we can use for the wrapper classes. Okay, if you want to find the values for the primitive to wrapper class, then you can say boolean dot value of boolean. This boolean value is an primitive and this boolean value is an object format. So keep in mind all the primitive data types is equivalent to wrapper classes. These are all the constructors. If we follow the constructor, always constructors followed with a string argument and the value of method is going to be converting set primitive to object format. Let's go for one example. Look at the example here. There is a wrapper class. Wrapper is an class. So I am declaring these are all the primitive data types, right? Int I, long L, float F, double D. These are all what? These are all the primitive data type. These primitive data type we are going to be converting into what? We are going to be converting into wrapper object. Let's say I have used one method called show. So this is integer is what type of class? It's an wrapper class. How do we convert value of I? I is what type? I is an primitive. What we are doing? We are converting into integer. Same thing, double we are converting, float we are converting. These value I am treating. Now let's say here wrapper to primitive. I need to be convert wrapper into the primitive. How do we do it? Integer dot parse int, integer dot toString. We are converting integer. So simple way I will show you how to do those things. Let's open the edit Eclipse. Let's take one example project. It's a wrapper tests. Okay. Now here I will go to one class as a test. See here. So here I am creating one main. Just I'm creating string s1 equal to. So just I'm saying 100. It's a string values. String s2 equal to 200. Now when I add these two, what happen? S1 dot S2. What will be the output I get? 100, 200, right? It will not getting a 300. Yes or no? It is concatenating. But how do I convert into integer format? So let's say here integer, say int k equal to. So how do I convert? Integer, integer dot parse dot parse int s1. So it is converting into what type? Integer format. Now say int p equal to integer dot parse int of s2. So now if you print this value a plus b, then I am getting what? 300. This is the major advantage of what? Wrap classes. So if you are using integer, you are converting into integer, just you have to say int. If you are converting double, parse double. If you are converting float, parse float. Like that you have to be using. It's a simple guys. Okay. Now this is what, how do we use a wrapper classes. Now I want to be directly uh, convert into the wrapper classes, means wrapper object. These are all what? These are all the primitive. I need to be converted to integer what? Just can go like this also. Just say here, so I'm converting integer dot value of, just I want to be converted to object format. Just I'm converting this primitive value into the object format. Say here, this is an object. Here we are converting object, or you can say wrapper object. Okay. The value of always converts with equivalent integer value. Is it clear? Okay. Mm. The same thing, we go for different possibilities. As I told you, we can do passing double if you are making double float, double float. So like this, you have to be used with the web classes. Okay. So always keep this in your mind. Now we go for in object class as we discussed in the java.lang, there is a method called object. That object class having a different total 9 methods important. ToString, hash code, equals, clone. Clone is for copying the one object to another object. Finalize to make a garbage collections, we go for finalize method. Get class to get the name of particular classes. Wait. These three waits with the different parameters, we can go for a uh, threading concepts. So we are not go for threading, but you should be aware of this class. So that's what I'm explaining here. The most important thing is string. So let's say take one string. Go to complete Java string demos. This here take one class. Next one. Basically, what is a string? String is a class in Java. Okay, string is what? String is predefined class in Java. And also you can say string is a final class in Java. We cannot extend the string class. We cannot extend the string class. String class always come under which package? Java.lang.string. Okay. So how do we define a string? String is a group of character enclosed within the double quotes. Okay. So for example, string s1 equal to this way you can define it. This is an declaration of the string. Okay. But string is acting like what? Data type. But actually it is a class in Java. Now, the string is basically string object we can create in two ways. This one is what? By using literal. Second one is what? By using an object. Or you can say by using a new keyword. In the two ways we can create a string object. For example, string this one equal to this is what by using an literal. How do we create a by using the object? Say string is to equal to new of string. In this way, you can create a string object. So here I'm saying, well, what happen if I use like this? If I using literal, what happen? So it will store into will store object into CP. What it mean by the SCP? SCP stands for string constant pool. Why do we use this one? Because maintains a unique objects. What it means? Unique object means duplicate objects are not allowed. Okay, SCP does not allow the duplicate object. Allow the duplicate object. This is one of the interview question guys. What happen if I create like this? What happen if I create object like this? So if you create like this, then it will store it will store into the heap heap memory. It will store into the heap memory. Hmm. So string, this is one of the important point you should be remember. String is an immutable immutable object. What it mean immutable object? Once we create an object for string, it will not change. That behavior is called what? Immutability. Okay. Once we create an object for a string, it will not be changed. That concept what we are saying, immutability. Let me try with this. So I'm creating one string object, string, this one equal to next to string s2 equal to morning. I created two string object. Let me concat these two. S1 dot concat this. Let me print this value. What we are getting? We are getting hello, good morning. Yes, sir. But when I try to print the S1, the value will not be changed. It will print only the hello. So, no? So this behavior is called what? Immutable. Once you create an object, it will not be changed. Okay. So this behavior is called what? String immutability. Is it clear? So these are all the points you should be remember while you are working on the string. And most of the interview questions are came from string itself. So please practice these string concepts. Let me go to example one by one. So look at, so as I told you, how do we create a string object? This is the way you should be create as a same string object. So first method is a len. What it will return? It will return number of the characters. Let me take here. I created, let me go to one more example. Only the methods. Test two. So here I'm using main method. So just I'm creating string. This one equal to. So here I'm saying hello. So always what it will do? When I say s1 dot length. So length, it will do what? It will find the length of the string. It will always store in the form of indexes. Let me show you. It will return the length. Total length is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the index starts with 0 itself. If I'm trying to be print the 0th index, so say s1 dot, there is a method called character index. What it will do? It will return then first character, index of first character. Yes or no? The character method is used for to get the character from the first element. Based on the index, you are getting the character. Yes or no? So substring means if you have a two string, you want to be starts with the from one character, one string to another string. In that case, you should go for substring. Let me go for here. Is there any substring? All right. Hello. Good morning. We go to here. Yes, one dot substring of beginning index. There is a three types, right? So let's go for beginning index is 5. If I say 5 to 5, it will believe it, and remaining data it will print it. Yes or no? Now, if I say I will start with s1 dot substring of starts with 5, comma end with 8. Now what it will be output? See here. So only it will start with 5 and end with 8. If I say 10, then it will put in between the character. So no, this is what substring. Now, so many methods are there, but you should be aware of these kind of methods. Like contains, you need to be check it. Contains always return what? Verify that whether that string is present or not. Let me take this one dot contains here I'm saying I can save it now, run this. So no, always it is. If I say one more O, then in this case, there is no word for O, right? So in that case, it will return false. If that string is present, in that case, it will return so no. So in this way, you can be do it. Starts with you can check it, ends with you can check it. Let's say there is ISO one dot starts with prefix. Prefix I am giving. Let me go for H. This is also you should be right in the. Now this is also written in the form of true or false. So here I will be true for complete word also. Yes, it will be false. And also you can check with ends with s dot s with g. Let me try go to here or run this. Yes, I'm getting this one. You want complete word also, you can check it. Hmm. Whether that sentence is end with morning or not. So no, this is also work. Now we have index, pattern, regular expressions. Concat means to handling the two to join two words with this one. Let's say here, how do we say one more? I have one more as already I showed you. String s2 equal to Russia. Okay. Now I need to be concat with these two. Then what I have to do? So s1 dot plus s2. Now this is the concatenation. Can do this concatenation or you can do for concat of s2. I can save it like this. So no. So you need a space, just you can give the space here, save it, rerun once. That's all no. This is also, this is the way you should be concat. You can make upper or lower case, that also possible. Already some methods are there, just I can use it to lower, to lower case. Also I need to convert into to uppercase, s1 dot upper to upper. This we can save and run this. No, to lower and to upper also I can do it. So many methods are there, guys. Please go through and work on it. Next, one more thing. So split 2 equals, you can check out. Now we have this string buffer. These are all the predefined method for the string buffer. Why I'm showing this string buffer is this class is one of the movable class. Means once you create an object for a string buffer, you can change the value also. Let me write here. So I will take more class test. So here I'm making string buffer. So where it is present, java dot lang dot string. Okay, this class present. Now, what is the string buffer? String buffer is an mutable. What it means mutable? Once you create an object, once you create an object for string buffer, the value is changed. But string is what? String is an immutable. Once you create an object, you cannot be concat. Sorry, you cannot be alter. You cannot be change it. Let me take an example here. So I'm creating, and keep in mind always you should be create by using new operator. There is no concept. There is no concept for SCP for string buffer. Okay, there is no concept for string buffer. Only we can create object by using only we can create object by using new keyword. Okay. Let's say here I'm creating one object. Okay. We can create an object for a string buffer. So here string buffer is equal to new of string buffer. So its own methods are there. String buffer, sp dot capacity. Next to you can say sp dot append. Here I'm saying if you want, you can do like this also. Okay. You can go for like this also. Now, if you want to print sp, you are getting both the values. Sir, hi. So this is the way you should be. Say what? Once you create an object, you can change that. It is not a immutable. It is an mutable object. Once you create an object, it will be fixed. And the default capacity for string buffer is 18. So these are all the methods we can use for string buffer. Here you can directly go for reverse also. Let's say, what the example? So I want to be reverse this one. What I have to do? So just I have to say sp dot. There is a method called reverse. Can reverse it. These are all the common regularly we are using methods. Reversing a string. Okay, making uppercase, lowercase, particular character we are accessing. These are from the string buffer objects. So only the difference between string buffer and string builder is this is the table you should remember. String area, storage area for the string is constant string pool. SAP, as I told you, string buffer will be stored in the heap and a string builder also stored in the heap. Mutable, no, string is not a mutable. String buffer and the string builders are the mutable. It's a thread safe. Yes, these two are the thread safe, string and a string buffer, but string builder is not a thread safe. Comparing with the performance, string is a faster and a very slow with comparing with the string, and the string builder is the fastest because it's not a thread safe. This table you should be remember while you are talking about string buffer and a string builder. Next, any questions on these things? Guys, any question on a string? This is very important. Yes. Any questions?
No, sir.
Oh, we continue. Now let's go to IO packages. Because input output operations, we are moving with an IO package. So basically the java.io is a package which contains the number of classes. By using that classes, we are able to send the data from one place to another place. Means we are transferring the data from one state means file to system to file. Here what we are saying in Java, we have two types of transferring the data. One is an byte oriented, second one is a character oriented. Okay. So what happen if you are transferring with different values? What happen? Look at. So basically you are sending and receiving the data by using a channel, or you can say stream. So that stream is nothing but it is acting as a medium. By using stream or a channel, we are able to send particular data from one place to another place. So basically IO in the sense we are transferring and receiving the data, right? So those thing operations, we go for some formats. There may be a byte format, there may be a byte character. Byte format always a byte and characters, these two are performing with the help of stream. If I am talking with you in English, the English is what? English is an A channel or a stream can be understood by both the things. So basically, we have two types of streams. One is a byte-oriented stream. Another one is a character-oriented stream. So byte-oriented stream means supports byte formatted from the data is going to be transferring. The character-oriented means the supports the character format. Let me go to here, pictorial diagram. I will show you. Look at here. This is a data source and this is the program. So as I told, we are transferring the data from one place to another place. Means we are taking a data from the system to the programmatical way. So how do we transfer the data? In the form of stream. So what is a stream? The stream is a media to communicate between the source and the destination. So if you want to source is a text file, from there we are going to be reading the data in the program. So how do we use it? By using some classes they are providing by what? Java.io. So Java.io is not a default package. You must be import this package, guys. Whenever you are using the file input stream, you should be import the file. Now, how do we read the data from the source to program? Say to read the data from the destination file to the Java applications, we are using some classes. Such classes like what? File input stream. So what it is saying, file input stream, the name itself telling, we are inputting the data, we are reading the data. How do we read the data from the text file? By using the read method. By using the read method, we are going to be reading the data from a source to program. Now, how do we take the data from file to uh, program to file system? Then we are using what? File output stream. To write the data from destination file, we have to use what? File output stream. There what we are doing in the earlier, we are reading by using which method? Read method. If you want to write, then you should go for write method. Simple it is. Now, this is an example, guys. Let's say here I have two files. One is a get file, another one is an set file. What I'm doing, I'm reading the data from FIS. FIS means file input stream object. By using a file input stream object, we are taking a data. And where I am writing into the C. C is indicating the last character from this value. So where I am writing that value? On the FIS. FIS is what? File output stream. Just we can reading the data from the get text and writing the data into the FIS, that is file output stream. Let's take an example. We'll show you how do we work on it. Close these all things. Close it. Now click here new Java project IO packages. Here I'm clicking class as a test. Okay. Now let's say I'm creating one method. Okay, I'm taking one main method. Before that, I'm creating some static variables. Static, and it should be the public. Can declare like this also, right? Only one object. So here, file input stream. So by default, you are inputting the package, right? So here I'm making file input stream for bias reference variable. Then again, I'm creating one more reference variable, public static file output stream. That is FOS. Okay. Now, first I need to be read the data from what? File input stream. Yes or no? For that reason, I need to be create an object. Just what I'm doing, new. So here I'm saying FIS equal to new file input stream. Here I can give the file name. Let's say So you should be handle the exception. Throws declaration flying out for the exception. Let me create one file. Take a new text file. Here I'm giving hello, good morning. This is the file. I'm saving the file set path txt. Extension should be txt. Where I'm storing IO packages. Good. Yes, this is the file I'm saving. So where it is, we'll go for properties. This is the path, guys. We are storing in this file. So just I need to copy this package. Now go to here, Eclipse. Okay, just replace it. So replace this with this. We give the file name. File name is what? Set dot txt. Now I'm creating one more file. FOS equal to new of file of okay, file stream. Just I'm declaring, creating one more file. New take up class file. So here I think just I'm saving. Here I'm saying it dot txt. So here I'm removing, I'm saving. Yeah, the same path just I'm trying to be as of set giving. Once these path will be E1, next what we have to do? Here I'm showing. So I creating one set dot to. I given the reverse here. Okay. Here I'm giving the set the value as an true. So saying here true. I'm creating one variable in C. So just I'm saying while. So look at carefully. So in the while, what we are reading? We are reading from the FIS file input stream. This is the complete path, guys. Minus one is what? Minus one is an minus one is what? Minus one is an at the last element. The same thing I'm trying to be print here. So here we should be say C. How do we make it? C equals to means not equal. It is assigning. C is assigning from the FIS. In the read the data should be the last element of this one. So here I should be saying yes. What it is saying? Sorry, this one. So what it is saying? Rows declaration IO exception. Now what I have to do? I need to be write the data into what? Get. So for the FOS dot write what? Which file? I need to be file character C. Right? Once this will done, so finally I'm saying what? Here I'm saying data is transferred successfully. Me take it, try to work on it. So this exception is not used. Just remove it. Now save it. Right click, run as Java application. So let's open this file. This data where we are writing into the star. No? So guys, this file, let me this file. I'm reading the data from this path. Can do like this also, guys. Keep in mind. So path is always in the string format. So I can say path equal to double quote. We can copy this path. And click inside the here. This is also working fine. So in here in this document, just I need to pass what? Path. Now we can save it. Try to run this. Take here is 2 times I run. So I'm getting times. I'm reviewing, save it, close. Now what I will do, I will change this path. Okay, let me open the folder. See this test Java. I need to be copy. So let's see. I'm trying to change this path. Okay, replace like this. The SRC I have what? Test dot Java file. Now I can save it. So whatever in the test file, this data it is storing into where? Okay, let me save it. Try to run this data transfer successfully. Now open the get. I'm getting the yes or no. This is a simple way. Guys, keep in mind in the IO you have a different kinds of classes, guys. Read buffer, write buffer, reader class, writer class. Every functionality is same thing. The only the methods are going to be changes. The whatever it is working functionality is same, but some slight differences. You will get so many classes in the IO package. Let me show you in the java.io. It is okay, Java skills. Java. Check will go for so many. Java.io. So look at these many classes are there. Don't go for simple. Only this class. These are all the different classes. Majorly, we are using only file input stream, file output stream to load the files. Okay. Now, if we have so many things, you say here buffer reader class is there. To read this buffer, we have different kinds of data, read line, everything is there, right? So these are all the methods. Read is an method. So we are using file input stream, right? So look at here, is there file input stream? Yes, file input stream class. Here, which is a method. So file input stream, we are going to creating a file. Same thing, right? File input stream, we are making a file. So then we have a read the file. Yes, reading the file from the input stream. We have a read method. So no. So same thing if you go for file output stream, we have a write method. So no. Write method, right? We can write write int boolean write. So these way you should be know it. If you are adding a new classes, coming with a new classes or method, just you can check it here. You will get all these methods and which classes you need to be work on it. So in this way, you should be go for what methods. Okay. This is simple way. I showed you how to be load a classes, how to be write it, read a data and write the file. Is that clear? Any queries on this file input stream, file output stream? Everything is same. Just you need to be read a data and write a file. Any queries, guys, here? Hello? Is any questions? Questions? Um, hello? Hello? Guys, any questions? Oh, now, next, before moving this array list, first we understand the arrays. Before we moving the collections, we should be know about array. Let me take the array. This is an array space. So basically, what is the array? Array is set of or sequence of numbers, similar type of data we are going to be creating. So let's say array means what? So an array is a container object that holds a fixed number of values of a single type. These array is an container means it will contains the element objects with a fixed number of values. The length of the array is established when the array is created. Means once the length is created, cannot alter it. We cannot change it. So such things, what we are saying, array length is same. There are two types of arrays, guys. One is single dimensional array, multi-dimensional array. So come up with the single dimensional array. Single dimensional means declare an array, insert the value, find the size of array. How do we read? These things we have to be looking. Look at here. This is an array of similar elements. So no, once you declare an array, the length should be constant. We cannot be alter the size of an array. So array always starts the index with 0 and end the index, and whatever the final index is, last index. So all the integer values, right? Each index in the array holds the value. These indexes holds the value of element. So keep in mind similarly, what a simple way to understand the array is an homogeneous fixed length of element. Is an array? Array is an homogeneous. It holds the homogeneous elements in a fixed size. That concept what we are saying, array. Basically, multi-dimensional arrays, here one subscriptions we are declaring, here multi subscriptions. Okay, simple way. So in the row and column wise, you are working. In that case, you should go for multi-dimensional array. Okay, now simple way I will show you. Already we done about this string. Let me take one array. Okay, let me go simple way to declare and how to declare an array and how to use the arrays. Just need this. Now pause it. Alright. And array. Just let me close these files. Sorry, these things. Make this new class. Yeah. So guys, look at in a different ways we can declare an array also. Main. So array always followed with data type I equals to new of int of array, and here you should be declaring size. So I am declaring the size is 5. So here I am saying int I of 0, so 100. Next I of 1 equal to 200. Next, I of 300. Next, I of 3, 400. Next, I of 4, 500. So here I'm printing the value I of 0th index. What will be the output I should get? 100. It will start the index is 0, right? So if I make or if I make 5, is there the 5? No, right? In that case, I should get an exception. Array index found of exception. Now, if I say 4, it will work fine. Is if you want to find the array length, then what I have to do? To here, this is the array name I dot length method. There is no method, but this method is used for string guys, and this length is used for array. Right? Now look at yes or no? Now, so how do we loop it? For based on index also we can loop. Let's say here in j equals to 0, then j is less than um, I dot length, then j plus plus. Just I want to print that value. So here just I am printing the j value. Let me save it. Now run this all 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this also we can loop it. Another way we can use for each method. For each, how do we use it? For type of value it is integer. So I'm saying int a quote j. That's it. Now we can print a value. You can save it now like this. So now like this also you can do it. Okay. Now one more example I will show you. Take a class. Just to do. So here I'm taking string of array also you can declare string of array city names. Want to you can do like this also. You can declare like this also. Say here Bangalore. Okay, this is one element. Next, saying Chennai. Okay. Next, if I say Noida. Next, I can say these are all the city names. So directly also you can print the length. You can do city names dot length. This is also possible. You can declare like this also. Okay. If you want to print the names of city by using for each, for what type of value it is? String name colon city names. Now directly you can print this value. So name. So it will print all the names. Okay. So this way also you can do it. You can declare like this. This is also possible. Okay, but the thing is can hold only homogeneous element. Apart from that trace, apart from that array, we cannot handle the heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means if I'm trying to add one here. In this case, I'm getting what? Compilation error. Because it should not contain different object. It contains only the unique object. In that case, I should go for what? Arrays. Okay. I will send you the programs, more programs on the arrays. Please try on it. If you have questions, let me know it. Okay. Any queries, guys? Questions?
No, sir.
So here we will wind up it. Okay. I will attach some questions on the arrays and remaining parts. Go through it. Tomorrow we go for collections. Tomorrow we will wind up the core Java concept for the testing. Okay. Any questions, guys? Hello. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.